Good afternoon, students. Welcome to our social studies class. Please grab your books with you and your pencil and open on page 38 on your book. So, this one we are already finished talking about this, but we will go back because this one is related to our last topic in economics. Please watch the video. So here resources, what we can get from resources. Resources is what we can get, okay, and that we have used to produce goods and services. So we are going to talk about resources, what we can get from it. Okay, for example, on trees, that is our resources. Part of our trees, then we cut the trees and then we make book or we make paper or we make table, we make pencils. We made a lot of things from woods, doors, windows, and a lot more. So here, we need things such as food and clothing to survive on our daily lives. Food and clothing are example of product that we can physically touch, also known as goods. So goods, for example, your clothes, they can be goods. Foods can be goods. What you eat, that's what called goods. So in here, we also need to use buses and boats to travel from our place to another. When we are sick, we go to see a doctor for checkup and we go to salons when we need to cut our hair. So services are kind of product and benefits that we cannot physically touch, such as travel, medical, and hair cutting services. So if we are going to talk about goods, we can touch, like food and our clothes, medicines. But when we talk about services, it's something that people do for us. That's services. For example, you wanted to make your hair short, so you go to a barber shop. So that's what we call services. Or if you wanted your nails to be very beautiful, then you go to salon. So here we have the goods and services. So the goods and services we use in daily lives are products from different resources. These are natural resources and man-made resources. So when we are going to talk about natural resources, examples are trees, stones, soil, and then if we are going to talk about man-made, it's like, for example, trees, we cut, we make it as a table. So table was already a man-made resource. So we have here, I'm sorry by the way for the dog, for all the barking. So here we have the farmers from the field. The farmers through the fields to prepare ground for planting. So this one. Okay, prepare for planting, and then the other one they sow rice grains to grow rice sprouts, and then this one, when the rice ears grows, the farmers harvest them. So this is what we call, this one is natural resources, those plants. But when people make something from it, it's called man-made resource. So for example, here we have source of products or sources of products and services we use at home. So there are many types of products that we use at home. We use brooms, mops in cleaning the house. We also use soap, shampoo when taking a bath, and then brooms and other goods we have at home such as tables, chairs, cupboards, and beds are made from wood. Okay, made from wood. We also use plates, bowls, and plant pots. And these are made from soil. Okay, so Wood and soil, they are natural resources. But if we're going to talk about table, chairs, bowls, plates, and pots, they are made by people. Okay, let's go to next page. So, like this one here, so the following are material used to produce goods used at home, such as beds, tables, and chairs. So in here we have saw, wood, measuring tape, hammer, and nail to make a chair or to make a sofa set made of wood. And so we have here, so made from wood, what do you do? So we have blackboards, pencil, tables, chair, books, papers, and then made from rubber, we have shoes and eraser. Okay, so in here, so I'm gonna put it up. Okay, so we have here many types of products are made from wood. It takes a long time before each tree can provide the materials we need to produce these goods, so we should use these products as long as possible. So for example, the mountains. So we cannot cut all the trees from our mountains because it's very dangerous for us living here on earth. So we should plant trees all the time. So students, you need to remember that trees, they give us a lot of benefits. So these trees, we get a lot from them, so we also need to put back from the nature what they need. So if you cut down one tree, so maybe you can also plant 10 more trees in exchange, because we need them. And we cannot avoid that because we really need them in our nature. So we have here, trees are a natural resource used in producing paper. To get the most out of paper, we must use both sides and recycle the used paper. This helps preserve our trees. So that's what I mean to say. You need to preserve our trees. So we have effects of using different resources. So here we have the characteristics of goods, and trying different products. It's like this. There are different products we have at home. So there are different types of goods and they have different functions. So number 2, goods are available in different prices. So some are expensive and some are cheaper. So here, number 3, so goods have different qualities. We must buy quality goods and we only need and with reasonable prices. Okay. So we have in here, so this one at the top, we have a table set of rocks. So they are made of rocks. This one is from nature, this one, but then the one who make it and really try to mold it in a proper way are people. And also the table set made of wood and the table set made of plastic. So we need to know what's this plastics. So we should use cloth bags instead of plastic bags to help reduce garbage, as plastics do not decay and can add to the pollution if not disposed properly. So decay means just like the recycle in nature. So if we have those cloth bag, they are pure. It can be it can be recycled, but some plastic you cannot recycle, so they stuck up on the soil. It cannot decay. It cannot eaten by worms or like the unlike the peel of banana and some vegetable, if you throw it out on the soil, it will decay and it will become part of the soil. But plastic, it cannot, because they are plastics. So here, this one is a learning activities that I would like you to do by yourself. So resources used, goods and services, tools and machines, and then labor. So we have here, give an example of goods and services you use at home and school, and state with resources they are made from and what machines they are used and what time of labor was used. Fill in the chart below. Okay? So, for example, you have here clothes. That's your goods. You need to underline. You wanted to have goods. So you have clothes. So labor, and then picture, and then this one, just leave it. You don't need to answer this. Only this one, and then I will give one from your workbook. Okay, that's it for today, students. Goodbye. So for your homework, please answer textbook page 43 only number 1, and on your workbook, please answer page 43 and 44. That's all. Thank you, students. Bye bye.